How's it going, everybody? God Baer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back with our yTb Madden series. We are on Game 3, Baltimore Ravens home game. They are already 2-0 on this series, looking to improve upon that. Of course, you see my player. We are going to go ahead and improve some of my accuracies because I do have +5. So, of course, we're going to put it into our mid. I definitely favor the deep pass, and hopefully that will come of fruition for me and will do successfully by just dotting up the defense, of course being the Kansas City Chiefs. And I do want to remind you guys, if you have any changes to your player that you want, have that be equipment, accessories, or appearance, if you want your height or weight changed, or even your skin tone, your face, etc., just let me know down in the comment section and we of course will do that. And again, attributes are the main focus of your player. Be sure to wait till the end of the video to see how well your player did in terms of experience and levels with the attribute points you have to allocate onto your player, which is what we're doing here. Everybody is improving their players, and this man is actually pretty terrifying already. Obviously, I'm the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens side, so I would appreciate the two defensive players on the Chiefs to not get any experience, no attribute points, but that's not the case. Of course, they are looking to build their players up just as much as I am, so we gotta come out here and hope to win this spin wheel. And I got really excited as I see I'm about to win it until it goes a tad too far and lands on IM Konrad. So Konrad, as we look at it right now of me commentating this video, the previous game 2 of the yTb series has 11 likes, so you get 11 bonus experience on top of however you play in this game. So of course, hopefully you do enjoy that extra experience. We'll see how you do in this game to see how gracious of a bonus it really is. But again, I do want to express my gratitude and appreciation to each and every one of you that are in this series, because once again, this would be nothing without you guys. If you guys didn't join, as we do have 14 total members, no new members in game 3, but week 1 we had 8 members, and then week 2 we had 14, so nearly doubled. And again, if it wasn't for you guys joining me in this series, I would literally be playing against abysmal 12 overall players, because all attribute points get knocked down to 50 when they're the CPU normal rostered players. As right now, I'm happy with how this game goes. I just busted off my first rushing touchdown for 60 yards, and neither of those damn Chiefs players were able to track me down, which is what they were able to do in the previous game. I busted off a 21-yard run, but both Isaac Heron and Anthony Alexander got in my way and tackled me before I reached the end zone. 5 yards from the end zone to be exact, and I was bitter about it. And right now, I am airing it out. I am using my legs. I am just on point, playing absolutely phenomenal. And of course, I'm battling with this man, not specifically number 88 right here in Sean Toaster, but the Hyphy, the Chiefs quarterback. We will always be compared with one another because, of course, we both joined in game 1. We are the opposing quarterbacks. We are rivals. I want to best him in every statistical category. And as of now, the only real area I've been able to beat him in is in the rushing attack. Of course, I have 2 rushing attempts with 1 touchdown. He has 0 rushing attempts just because, of course, he is favoring his actual passing attributes, which I am now of course trying to do. But like we saw at the beginning, I am definitely leaning towards the deep accuracy versus the short accuracy, up until the point I eventually become a complete quarterback. Have that be scrambling and phenomenal accuracies. Throw power will be my last go-to. I just want to be able to take off and create plays, especially when we get enough defensive players that actually are able to lock down receivers and running backs. I want to be able to still make plays if they were able to secure all of my options. But right now, I'm not liking how close this game is. Obviously, every game is relatively close. The first half and the end of the half are crucial in the yTb series. If a team is able to score before the first half and then receive ball in the second half, as of any NFL team, it is a phenomenal way to win the ball game. If you are tied up and you can score before first half and score to open up second half, you instantly have a 2-possession lead on your opponent. And it's just mathematically a phenomenal way to play the game. So I hope the Ravens are able to put up points and do exactly what we were just sharing. But right now, Joshy Oof trying to showcase that he is capable of doing exactly what Punch has been doing in the last 2 games. Just find gaping holes, bust off humongous runs, and get multiple touchdowns on the day. And my QB just absolutely on fire and helping out my running back, who hasn't done a whole lot yet in this game. Of course, we are heavily reliant on him with this Baltimore Ravens offense. The scheme is very run heavy. I'm hoping that we will get some more read options going as the series goes on. Of course, I'm not going to improve my 80 speed quite yet. I feel like that's a good speed where I'm at, especially with how the Kansas City Chiefs defenders are currently built. I know that Anthony Alexander just got a lot faster, but Isaac Heron isn't terribly fast quite yet, so there's not a huge urgency to improve my speed. So I'm almost playing a scheme matchup against the Chiefs defenders and how I want to build my player, which of course is a nice little chess match between me and you guys. And this is where I'm going to continue to share that I want you guys to start some friendly rivals and banter in the comment section. Of course, I'm going to continuously just throw some gut punches or some spleen shots at the 2 Kansas City Chiefs, Anthony Alexander and Isaac Heron. I brought you guys up a couple times before. You robbed me from 1 touchdown. I'm going to hopefully just toss up some passes, allow my wide receivers to moss you, and then hand it off to Punch and give him the opportunity to completely lay you flat on your back with his shoulder pad or juke move or stiff arm, or whenever he really wants to throw your way. As right now, it's that chance to go ahead and score before the first half, and it's not actually going to happen for the Baltimore Ravens. I threw a couple incompletions, and now Joshy Oof, as the time expires, will bust off a rushing touchdown. And we just went over this. If you can score before the first half expires and then you get the ball to open up the second half, which is what the Chiefs are about to do, it is not what you want to have happen as, of course, the opposing team, let alone a home team. And before we get too far into the video, even though we're already about 8 minutes in, I want to go back to the spin wheel. And initially, I was telling you guys that it was, of course, a random spin wheel, and then to make sure that the team stay balanced, we were going to rotate between the 2. Since Anthony Alexander, being a Chief player, won it the first time, the Ravens are going to spin it the next wheel, and then of course back and forth. It ironically has happened, so it is now a type of home field advantage. So whoever's home game it is, that team will get the bonus experience, which is the amount of likes from the previous video, and I'm very happy that it played out that way. Of course, in the game of Madden, I don't feel like there's much of an actual home field advantage, so this experience bonus is our way of getting an actual home field advantage. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoy how that will affect our series here, and that gives us a good opportunity to go down and smash that thumbs up if you want the experience in the next game from the amount of likes in this video, and or if you just like the video in general. Much appreciated. But now is a good time for me to finally, okay, not throw an interception. I was going to say get back to throwing touchdown passes, but Isaac Heron's in good position to nearly get his first interception of his career. I'm happy that he does not have any points into his catching, so 50 catching was not able to secure that one. And now IM Konrad trying to give us back the ball, but Anthony Sherman, the CPU, is going to pick it right back up, and that is a play we desperately needed to have bounce our way, because as the CPU defensive lineman also wants the defense to get a stop, it will not happen in our fashion. they will just secure this victory as they go up 70-42. They are up by 28 points, 4 possessions, and I almost have to blame myself for this one. You guys don't get to see it, but my accuracy was abysmal in this one. In the second half, I should say. In the first half, I was playing lights out, but the second half, we continuously tried to throw dink and dunk passes, and my short and mid accuracy are extremely low because I've been favoring deep accuracy, and it hurt the Baltimore Ravens in this game very, very badly. So I'm going to go ahead and make a promise to improve my mid and short accuracy to you guys. I know in the past 2 games we did win, but now it is a 2-1 series with 7 games left. And of course I'm hoping that we can bounce back and get back to our winning ways, go up 3-1. We will of course be the away team, Kansas City Chiefs, have the next home game, hoping that we can keep up the streak of them not winning at home because they just broke our home winning streak. That's besides the point though. Be sure to see how your player played today because upcoming is of course your season stats, your best game stats, your best season stats, and all of that juicy stuff and the experience you earned through this game. You of course want to see if you grew any levels, see if you have any attribute points to put up, and I did change the corner colors because when you're a quarterback and a running back, you have a lot of statistics because you have passing with rushing and then rushing with receiving, and it starts to get pretty long, and I didn't want the numbers to kind of blend together and be hard to read. So of course we're always going to be want to improve the series any way we can, and I felt like this is a nice little way to do so, especially when we get into multiple seasons down the road. Our career stats are going to get lengthy as this man Hyphy has hit 1,000 passing yards already. And like we said in the last video, he's running away statistically in this QB battle. I need to come back. I need to get my accuracies up so I can compete with that man. But that's going to wrap up this video, so I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section and by that thumbs up. Much appreciated. And until next time, everybody, which is going to be a Friday upload if we don't upload within the week, God Baer is out.